Yo, I always be like, damn, man, I be praying to God sometimes for this shit. I be like, yo, I'm a hip hop fan. I come up with the LL Cool J's, the Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, the Stetsasonic. I mean, I come up with every bit of rap music, the Sugar Hill Gang. New York was where it was. Come on, man. Y'all acting like y'all don't know New York was where it was at, man. Y'all acting like Times Square wasn't the place to be for every country, city, and state. Like New York was. Once you country brothers, salute to all the brothers in the South, to your country brothers in the North and the East, in the West Coast, wherever you from. All we were supposed to have been doing was sharing creativity, man. That's all we were supposed to have been doing. It wasn't supposed to have been that the South got it now and New York had it. No, this is the birth of where it started at. When your ass was born in that hospital with your mother, that's the birth. That's your place of birth. Anything outside of that, gonna have to fall in line in reference to you because you the originator, you the creator. This is where you gave the birth at. This is where it started, in this hospital, Presbyterian Hospital. This is where it started. All them other hospitals is just a fucking string of what Presbyterian was. That's all it was. Mount Sinai, St. Luke's, all other hospitals, Jacobi. Y'all came after. But my thing is this, man. Harlem, all these other outsider dudes trying to talk to Harlem. They trying to talk for Harlem and talk to Harlem. First, let me just say to that little bird, all of that, yo, Branson, and he wearing the Branson logo and all that, and Branson this and that, and Harlem. I spoke to Branson. See, I'm Harlem for real. No, my man Harlem for real. Rest in peace to the real Harlem for real, my bro. But I spoke to Branson, shorty. Branson don't know you. Branson never even heard of you. He didn't know what that was. When I said your name, he was like, what the fuck is that? So you up here pushing Branson brand. You know what Branson told me to tell you? You know what Branson told me to tell you? Branson said, well, whoever that is or whatever he's saying, and if he promoting my name and my product, why I ain't get a cash app? Why I'm not getting a check? Why I'm not getting, you know? See, you don't even know what's going on. What happened when it came to 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Branson. You don't even know the full story. But you up here trying to promote and push Branson name and his logo and getting the people to think like you really uptown in Harlem with Branson. He don't even know who you are. Don't even make me bring Branson up here and be like, yo, Brand, you know this bird? Just to show the people that you out here fronting like you know Branson. Nah, let's get into Harlem. Harlem, what's happening? Stand up. Put your differences aside. Put your ego and your pride and all that bullshit aside, bro. That's how the whole situation with the Rich Porters and the Alpo and the AZ and everybody started separating when it came to Jamie O, to Troy, when it came to Doo-Wop, when it came to the Hill, you know what I'm saying, Sugar Hill, when it came to people getting laid down behind what? I think about all those people that we lost from back in the days. Harlem know who I'm talking about, from Tenard to fucking Edie, Nappy Red. Like, dudes ain't even saying these names no more. Like, dudes lost their lives in these streets based off of what? Reputation, ego, and not being able to put things aside. Now we got hip hop, a legitimate business, something where we really can build off of, something where we can rebuild Harlem. All that gentrification, they wouldn't even be able to come back in Harlem. If Jay-Z was doing it right in Brooklyn, they wouldn't even be able to come back to Brooklyn. Motherfucker done built a Barclay Center, but you didn't build you know why they call it a project? Because it's a project. And all that shit Jay-Z and them talking, where's the Carter at? Where's Combs housing at? Where's Jones Residential's at? Where are these buildings at? I see all the vacant buildings up in Harlem, all these fucking vacant brownstones and all that. Where's the Joneses at? I hope fucking French push Max.B to do the right thing, For they can see some fucking Wingates. Yeah, Wingate housing. Motherfucker done made a whole complex. That's why I big up Mike Epps. Mike Epps made a whole fucking complex in Indiana where he from. Motherfucker, all that, I ain't giving back to the community. I'm building a whole new community within my community. That's how you do it. All that giving out turkeys. Turkey, get out of here. I don't want a turkey. I football kick that shit across the street. I don't want a turkey. Oh, we giving out book bags. I throw that book bag on the light pole with the sneakers. You only come around 2 or 3 times a year and think you're supposed to get praise. Motherfucker, we done made a way for you to sleep comfortable in your bed. Now, can we get comfortable? Can Brooklyn get comfortable? Can the Bronx? Can Harlem? Can the South? But the South is comfortable. The South is comfortable. Them brothers and sisters down there from the South, the West Coast is comfortable. Them motherfuckers know what it is to have homes, to live in a home and to be in a home. It's New York and even some of Jersey's comfortable. They know what it is to have houses and shit. Philly and all. They know what it is to have houses. Though it's poverty, but they know what a home is. When they looking to buy something, they looking for no apartment. Motherfuckers want homes, man. Chicago, motherfuckers in fucking projects. That shit was so wicked down there, they had to knock the whole Cabrini down. Like, what? But New York, rap, hip hop, where we at with it? We got, yo, this is crazy. Yo, the lineup, y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better stop playing. Stop playing. The lineup, the whole Dipset. Jim Jones, Cameron, Jewels, and I'm talking about the money. Where the money at? Now we got Max.B home. You got all of these. You got Ferg. You got all of this Harlem love, but all of this Harlem hate. We speak that Harlem love, though Harlem has always been the Mecca. We have always supported one another. But what the fuck is going on? Why French can't speak to somebody in Jimmy's team? Jimmy, sit the fuck down. Every gray hair on your face was done by your own bullshit that you've been doing. You can look at Jim Jones, right, and see that he a motherfucker that creates his own stress. He creates his own stress. All he got to do is relax and stop being so arrogant. Humble. You know humble motherfuckers like that, man? You know what humble these dudes out here? A hospital will humble the fuck out of you. Yeah. When that motherfucking COVID was going on, COVID humbled motherfuckers, man. Tupac, Biggie, a Prodigy, if they was able to come back, what you think they gonna say? Yo, listen, y'all better get good on this side before y'all get on that side, because that side ain't no joke. This side is where it's at, and live it to the fullest. But these motherfuckers out here got all of this bread, all of this talent, all of this love from every side, but the main two just can't come together like this. And it ain't like they got real beef. It ain't like Jim Jones got real beef with Max.B. That shit happened. Them niggas beef happened when Martin Luther King was marching in Montgomery, Alabama. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas been beefing since Martin Luther King. That shit is done, man. Martin and Malcolm came together. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Behind the scene, they came together. And they was going to start building and working together, but they had to lay them down. Don't wait until it's too late, man. You think the Jimmy Iovine's and the Leon Cohens and all of these names out there, them motherfuckers is working together. Joe Rogan ain't beefing with Vlad. Mr. Beast ain't beefing with No Jumper. Them white boys ain't beefing. When them motherfuckers get on, they become one skin. They become one skin. They become skinheads. Yeah. The head of all skins. That's the only skinheads I be seeing. The head of all skin. We the worst skinheads. We the lowest of the low skinheads. We just like down at the bottom of the barrel, still crab fighting. We still crab fighting when, yo, we will shut this will bring the whole New York back. You got Fab, Davies, and Mano, right? These three dudes are influences to Jim Jones. They spoke about the Max.B situation and beef and all this other shit, right? But no one spoke about solution. The only person that broke the chain and the barrier to the whole thing, and he might not even know he did it, was Dave East by even showing up to Max.B's party. That right there said a lot. You know why? Because he embraced Dave East, knowing Dave East is side by side with Jim Jones. That showed that Max.B is vulnerable now. He's no longer on that, she let me, blah, 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 blah. He ain't no longer on to that, these niggas, this and that. He ain't on that long hair shades on the block counting money and crazy. He ain't on that no more. He came home humble, living life happy as a motherfucker. I bet you any amount of money, if Max.B and Jim Jones came together, if the day y'all see that happen, right, on stage, I don't want y'all to look at them. Don't pay no attention to them. When they on stage performing, look at the niggas behind them and the dudes on the side of them. Or when they come and when they brace each other. Look at the people behind them. They're not going to be able to hold their expressions. Those the motherfuckers that don't want them to come together. The people that's on the sideline. Yeah, son, word up, man. Fuck with that nigga. Word up, man. And then Jim Jones going, yeah, you know what it is. 1-eye Willie Bird gang, bang, bang. Yeah, 1 to the 3 to the 4. You know what it is, man. 9 Trey, Jim Jones, Capo. What the fuck you talking about? What you talking about? Huh? And then as for the Funk Flex situation, right? I wouldn't even blame Funk Flex for what he did. Funk Flex did what any DJ would do. Funk Flex he didn't go there with bad intentions. I'm telling you, I know Funk. He ain't going there with no bad intentions. He not trying to start no drama, no smoke. Cause Funk don't want no fucking beef. He don't want no problems in between that and being the one that started it up with people becoming, yo, Funk, what's up with you, nigga? Funk don't want that smoke. Funk was just being a DJ who said, yo, I'ma hype this fucking crowd up. I'ma play this joint with no bad intentions. That's no bad intentions. That's like if I get on an interview and a dude know I be going back and forth with somebody and they be like, hey, yo, 10, yo, what's up with this dude? They might not be doing it with bad intentions. They just might be asking the question. It's up to how I respond. So when it comes to grown man business, whatever Funk did, now that grown man business is going to be handled because Max.B is out there spreading the word. Yo, listen, man, that wasn't my doing. That's not what it is. Jim Jones ain't responded to it yet. And he better not respond to that shit. You better not respond to the people because all you're going to do is feed into the negativity, man. That devil, man, these motherfuckers don't even go to church no more. They don't go to the church, to the mosque, to nothing. I don't care. Them niggas think they God, man. They didn't think they God. Motherfucking God is going to humble you, Y'all think it's a game. God is going to humble y'all. I'm telling you. He going to give you a kidney stone or a bad foot or something. You niggas better stop. Your dudes better chill out because God is going to humble you. I'm telling you. He humbled me. I remember I thought I was with a gun. Well, nobody could stop me. God humbled me. Get your stupid ass in that cell and sit down and shut up. I'm sitting up in there and the main question they was asking me, why you had that gun? And if the whole focus of the parole board every fucking time was the gun. They didn't even talk about the murders. What about the murders? We don't care about that. We want to know the beginning. Why you had that gun, little nigga? And that's what humbled me, man. You niggas, yo, I'm telling you, y'all don't want to be humbled. If you know what? You either let the peacemaker come and tell you what's best and humble you, or you let God come and intervene and humble you. And it's always the ones that's in the background that's getting shot. You background dancers, you karate movie niggas when niggas just fighting you in the back, and you ain't even doing, you just in the back doing You background dance niggas, you yes men, all of y'all, not saying nothing, the ones that's not saying nothing, you coward. Max.B, Jim Jones, get them away from you. You motherfuckers that's even whispering something, because that's what the devil do. The devil whispers. Any one of you that are whispering some shit in his ear, or even saying something, just, yeah, word up, kid, word. Do you doing that? Get their ass away from you. You can't trust them. You shouldn't have to ask somebody, yo, what you think about this or what you think about that. These motherfuckers ain't concierge. These niggas ain't, they don't know what's best for the family. These motherfuckers is a bunch of misguided, young, no father having, just trying to get a bag ass niggas. Jim Jones, I'm telling you now, God is gonna humble you. Max.B, though you out here and you just trying to do the right thing and all that, this is your opportunity to humble him by embracing him and showing hip hop. Nigga, this is New York. This is reality. This is freedom. This is life. I don't want to go and die knowing I left behind some drama and hate between my camp and his camp. We had what we had. I came into the business. I fucked up. I'm talking to Max.B. I fucked up. But not getting my lawyered up and getting my shit together, making sure the papers and everything was correct. And I kept it on some street homie and trusted in him. That's your fault. Jim Jones was only doing what he was taught and his greed. And though he know, like, damn, this is some fucked up shit. But he don't care. He was thinking for self. He was trying to get to the top. Like all of you all. Acting like none of you niggas ain't never slight throat or cut throat another black man. Imagine that a fucking deal. They telling you, yeah, we're going to give you 7.9 million. You deal with him. You get a guy that you got over there, which you want to give him. And you like 7.9 million. All right, you going to sign that dotted line. You going to tell that nigga, yo, we give you 800,000. You want to keep the bulk of the money. You want to be able to be a millionaire. You don't want to give $1 million away. I mean, like, there's so many ways you can take this shit, man, when it comes to you brothers out there. Hip hop is about to be dead. If New York, this is where it started from. When you see motherfuckers go do something and they leave the master and they go out, see Bruce Lee, when they get their ass kicked, they got to go back to the master. And the master gotta reteach them and humble them and show them, no, that is not the way, my son. Damn you, son. You have to do this. You need to be humble. And you need to be vulnerable. You motherfuckers think because you gave out a fucking couple turkeys, 2 book bags, 9 shoestrings and a pencil, that you should be praised. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. You either humble yourself, or the people, the fans, you YouTubers, you people that follow that, you humble them. By saying, you know what? When you go to a party, the way people be like, oh, put your hands up. I say dum dum. I say gum gum. And don't even say none of that shit. Don't put your hands up and just be like, yo, we need you to, they need to have a fucking open forum or some shit, man. I bet you this. I bet y'all this. Look, this shit is crazy. I bet y'all this. I'm up here saying get together. Other black people's probably in the back saying get together and this and that. I bet you if them fucking executives, them business, them Leah Cohen and fucking Tommy Mottola or Steve Jobs, one of them, if they said, yo, you're gonna come to the table. I want to work something out with you guys. And niggas ain't gonna be like, nah, I don't fuck with that nigga. I don't. Let them say to Max.B and Jim Jones, I got 80 million on the table. I want you guys to do a show like Cameron and Mace. I got 80 million, 40-40. Plus you get 5% of anything that we gross. And them niggas is sitting at that table with that white man. Yeah, they gonna humble themselves for that white man. Yeah. You don't want to humble yourself for Farrakhan, huh? You don't want to humble yourself for Farrakhan? Farrakhan with the Nation of Islam. Farrakhan and them niggas should surround them niggas. Y'all either gonna harm yourself just like in Islam. You gonna take your shahada willingly or unwillingly. Either way, you gonna take your shahada. Yeah, go ahead. Play games what you want with Islam. Yeah. Islam is peace, but they will take a piece of your ass if you play games. You gonna come over, you gonna humble yourself and be with your brother. So Harlem, come on, we gotta stand up, man. We gotta hold them more accountable, man. People gotta start whispering a new whisper in these brothers' ear. And stay out that goddamn white man prison.